What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here. We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved.
And it is Shocktober.
It is.
Hence the mask. I've done
Spooky
really well
season.
with pretty much keeping it on all month.
You have?
Last year it lasted a whole 3 days.
Yeah.
And
you also didn't know how to wear it properly.
Also true.
Yeah.
It was very uncomfortable before. So I'm excited for this. There's some pros and cons into what we're about to do. So, Massive Man sent us an early copy of Therapy featuring Enkay47, which we've already heard. Is one of the songs he sent us to check out a while ago. Now,
well, he's been super excited about it, but we got the file, but not the music video.
Right. So we got to hear the song pretty early on. Now, he's, like I said, he sent us an early copy of the actual video. And he was hoping we could record it off of the video file itself, because he had said that the quality of the video itself, if watched through Dropbox, is not as good. And there was he said there was an issue with lips matching up.
Ah, okay.
With the voice. Now here's the thing though. OBS won't record Windows Media Player.
Right.
So I have to do it through an online source. And the only online source I have is Dropbox.
Right.
However, we watched the beginning intro of him talking.
It seemed to line up.
And it lined up perfectly fine.
We didn't get into the song at all, guys. Just, yeah.
Right. So, I'm hoping... By the way, this is the thumb that he requested we use. We kind of had a joking moment where he was like, put it in the place where your video usually goes. And I was like, so you mean on screen?
Like...
And he's like, no, on your thumbnail. He's like, just don't take up the whole thumbnail, because that's my thumbnail.
Right.
And I was like, oh, no, we wouldn't do that. That's not us. But, so here is the picture.
There's the request granted.
For fun.
Right.
It's also on the thumbnail.
Right. Either way.
Anyways, all right, let's drop this down here.
We're really excited about this. We haven't seen the music video. B, Mass was so excited about it, which is why we heard it early, that it makes us more excited. Well, at least me. Just listening to him be that thrilled about something is incredible. Plus, we knew it was in the works before he even got NK on it. So.
Right. So what we're going to try to do with this video, because I told him we would, we're going to react to this, and then we're going to try and call him.
Okay.
Because he wanted us to call after the video, and I was like, well, you do know it's going to be like 5 or 6 in the morning for us, so that's Eastern time.
That's the same as him.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I was like, he was like, I mean, try. He says, if not, call me when you wake up. But
okay, we're going to try.
So we're going to try. Now, he doesn't know we're going to try while recording.
Right. Which should be fun.
Hopefully he's not, like, shirtless and...
Oh, no, we've been there before.
I don't know, though.
I feel like...
He's now.
I feel like it would be just fair, considering you've been like, babe, hold the phone before while you put on a shirt and
also
your hair is,
everywhere.
Yeah.
By the way, congrats to Mass for the ridiculous amount of weight he's lost.
I mean, congrats to him for having the fortitude to continue on this, which is what he wants.
Yes.
I will never be one of those people that thinks you need a certain weight or body type or anything, but if it's what you want to do for yourself, congratulations,
Killing it.
Yeah.
Soon we're going to have to call you Thin of Man.
I know. What are we going to call you? Thinner? Then you can be like a Stephen King novel?
Right.
That's a terrible... I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a decent short story, but it's a terrible movie.
He shall be Mass and the Beanstalk.
Massive talent. There's what we'll call you.
Anyways, we're super excited for this. I haven't actually personally listened to a whole lot of Enkay47.
Me neither.
I've heard a few things. I've heard this, but
I've liked what I've heard, but I haven't personally gone down that rabbit hole.
right.
So many to follow. If you hear, we don't have mice. We have a kitten.
Cat. Who's being a twat.
Yeah, most specifically a kitten. Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, we're going to react to this if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below. Hop on over to all the things coming back. We say that because we're a commentary, reaction, breakdown comedy channel. What that means, we will pause for any and or all of the above.
I love the focus on goals. Like all of the inspirational posters that make me want to yak.
I hate inspirational or motivational posters. I would rather have demotivational posters.
Hell yeah.
My favorite to this day that I've seen that is a true demotivational poster is procrastination. Why do today what you could put off and do tomorrow?
Carpe mañana.
It's my favorite.
It's my motto.
Carpe mañana.
Yeah.
All right. It's time to slice and break down. This is Massive Man with Enkay47 with Therapy.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Well, hey, stranger. It's been a while since I've seen you in here. How's life? It seems we have much to discuss. Let's get to the bottom of this, shall we?
My mind is scaring me, maybe I need some therapy. Barely able to sleep every weekend, I'm seeking clarity. All of my fans cherish me, hanging on but I'm barely doing the best I can. Sorry, I'm not a charity.
How does that make you feel?
Well, it's hard to explain it, cause no one really told me what it's like to be famous. If I release an album, then they seem to embrace it. But if I'm making happy music, they try and tell me to change it.
Doesn't that make you mad?
Yeah, it's making me...
I remember us talking about this.
Happy music just doesn't quite hit the same.
Fans suck.
They do. I mean, honestly, you just need to do what you're inspired to do.
I am a firm believer for musicians. Musicians.
Right. Kind of like barely.
Right. To basically do what the fuck makes you happy.
Right.
Fuck what other people
Even if that's
want.
sad music. Yeah.
And I say that because a prime example, we're covering them this month. Ice Nine Kills.
Right.
Was with their prior label. They had a specific thing they wanted to do. That label was like, no.
Right. They just wanted metalcore.
So they put out the music that the label requested. They switch labels and go to Fearless Records.
Right.
And Fearless is like, do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Right.
And they went into a metal that blends metal music based off of horror movies.
Which is their passion.
Which
Both
is
of
their
them.
passion. People are like, it's a gimmick. No, it's their passion.
Right.
And they've blown up.
Right. They also still, people go, I miss the metalcore. They've gotten softer. And it's just like, you know what? It's the same thing with like Bring Me the Horizon. Or honestly, any band out there. Every artist grows and evolves, and like, I don't know, Maria Brinkfrom in this moment said at one point, because they used to be metalcore solidly, she was like, I can't be angry all the time.
Right.
That was exactly what she said. I cannot be angry all the time. Plus, you know, musicians are artists. They want to try new things. They're creative people. Like, they get an idea in their head, and you know what? Go with it. Because oftentimes, it works out that way.
And honestly, what's funny is him saying this also reminds me of an Eminem lyric from the Ringer album. Kamikaze.
Right.
As a matter of fact, it might have been the song The Ringer. Where he actually has, I don't remember the lyrics exactly, but he talks about how it's like one group of fans wants him to do this, but then he's being pulled in another direction by another group of fans that want him to sound like that, and he can't seem to do one or the other. It's like fans want the woke me, and then when I do the woke music, you're a dick!
You are fans. That's exactly what we're getting.
The cat just used me as a
she's doing some pussy parkour right now.
Parkour course.
Right. But yeah.
But he's like, yeah, everyone's pulling me in so many directions.
Yeah, honestly,
you
need to do the music that speaks to you.
Do
I also want to say,
happy.
you might need therapy, because if you are not noticing the red flags that are going off about this therapist, dude, Like, I don't know. Like the glowing red light and smoke and stuff, and you know, the black eyes and everything. You might need some additional help.
Right.
He needs Jesus.
Y'all motherfuckers need Jesus.
Doesn't that make you mad?
Yeah, it's making me crazy. My medication isn't working. I'm raising my fist daily. Constantly I'm panicking, praying it doesn't faze me. I'm screaming out for help. Will anyone come and save me?
Have you tried some meditation?
I've tried it, it doesn't work. I'm impatient and I hate it. I'm anxious on high alert. Haters in the comments have been getting on my nerves. It's a prison that I live in. I don't even know my worth.
I think we should up your dose.
I'm hoping that does the trick, cause all this social media's really making me sick. They try to fake a smile for a while, but I'm pissed, cause no one's truly happy posing on the internet.
Alright. We got a little lag there.
It has done its own thing.
Not bad. It knew we wanted to pause.
It's like, we know you want to pause. Calm
Right.
down.
Social media is toxic, by the way.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a fun fact, actually. I have actually spent considerably less time on social media the last week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happier.
Yeah. I mean, it is a fact. I don't know what else to say.
I jump on to post love, and then I leave.
I go on to check notifications. The rest of the stuff I'm looking at is like cute animal stuff. And then I jump off and read and do other stuff because people just shouldn't be allowed to have nice things.
Right.
Yeah. I love the bass line in this, by the way. This is fantastic.
Me too.
Really happy posing on the internet.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Figure your shit out. That's fine.
So this is probably what he was talking about. Unfortunately, we don't have another way to...
On the internet, I think there's something wrong. All my thoughts are broken. I try to run from the truth. Confused, it's no use when the doors are closing. Did I do something wrong? Cause I've never felt so hopeless. I try to run from the truth. I'm scared I might lose with my feelings open.
Hey, Nate. It's been a while. How have you been?
I've been good, I guess. Dealing with problems again. Jotting my thoughts with a pen. Talk in the dark with my friends.
What do they say?
Well, honestly, Doc, it depends on if I'm going through a lot in my life. I know I've got problems, alright. Listen to songs that I wrote.
I like that growl in there.
I do too.
And Mass's voice is fantastic.
Yes.
Like, that singing thing is really working out for you. Yeah. Plus, you know, I might go see this therapist myself. Kind of like him.
Right?
Yeah. You know? The light show's a little flare, you know?
It's your favorite color.
It is. I just feel like he might be more dramatic than his own patients.
Right.
You know? But it's fantastic.
Listen to songs that I write. Riches from thoughts in my mind. It's just like dogs in their prime. Ribs are ripped off of their spine. Listen, the topic is fine as long as you stop and remind yourself to get back on topic. My mind's like an addict, it's haunted. When I get dramatic, I pause. I'm not even mad, I'm exhausted. I'm fucking damn, it's psychotic. You need more help? Nah, I can manage, I got it. Pull out a bag of my chronic. It's smoking until I feel out of it. I know I'm making, no, I never doubted it. All the mistakes on my plate, I devoured it. Took a few grand from the bank and I counted it. Bitch, I'm authentic, no, I'm not a counterfeit. I've done a lot of shit, but I ain't proud of it. Look at your circle and who you're surrounded with. I know it hurts, you gotta get out of it.
Nathan, can you hold it together?
I don't think so. I think I'll take the medication. You gotta drink though. Got a call from Nico. Told me he's got a single.
Okay.
I'm really liking his take on the same issues. Like, and this is where we get over-medicated people. And I'm not saying self-medicated. I'm saying over-medicated. Therapists are very quick to be like, well, let's up your drugs.
Right.
Or let's give you another one on top of the one you're already taking.
Right.
Oh, meditation didn't work out for you, and it's not maybe you're not seeing the right person. Because honestly, meditation is hard. A lot of people think, oh, you're just sitting quietly. No. The whole goal is to empty your mind, and that is the most difficult part. And a lot of people need a mentor to truly understand how to do so, because it's not something that's preached like Bo Burnham with the Welcome to the Internet. It's all the things all of the time. Like, that is how our brains have been rewired to work. And
great way to meditate. Be still and chant something like Ade Due.
I knew that was coming.
Dimbala.
Well, I mean, like, that might solve some of your problems if you're like putting your soul into inanimate objects, like, you know.
That was the Chucky chant.
Chronic pain.
Who don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, I mean, you can if it works, but you know, don't
I
expect
usually
a soul
find it
transfer.
best to meditate right after masturbation.
I think that's what they call sleep, baby.
Right.
Right.
Why do people like us?
Because we need therapy. Duh. Duh. That's why.
You know, the good news though is like this video lets us know when we should pause. Like, we don't pause it ourselves, and it's like
it's got nice like ad breaks almost.
And
but
this is
without the
not
ads.
anybody's fault but technology's.
Right. They are actually very well timed breaks, though.
Right.
Just saying.
All right, let's get back into it.
Call from Nico, told me he's got a single, he needs me on. Let's blow this shit up just like my ego.
I think there's something wrong. All my thoughts are broken. I try to run from the truth, confused it's no use when the doors are closing. Did I do something wrong? 'Cause I've never felt so hopeless. I try to run from the truth, I'm scared I might lose with my feelings open.
I think we made a lot of progress today. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
What do you
no.
say? Same time next week?
That'll be
Will you be paying
$300.
cash or credit?
Oh, look, it wants us to pause.
How did I know that? I was like, that'll be $300. Yeah.
Right.
And no, I'm sorry, I don't accept your insurance.
That's a normal thing too.
Oh yeah, will you be paying cash or credit? Yeah, your insurance won't be paying me, so. But I love it. They look at the clock and they're like, well, that's all the time we have. I think we made great progress. And it's like, I still feel the same. Awful, by the way. I've had one good therapist. One. And she was marvelous, by the way. And I was training to become a psychologist. So I'm not like bagging on the profession. I'm just saying like it's overpopulated with people who care more about the money than the problem.
I hate one of the things I hate about therapists is it seems most of them just try to get you to talk yourself through your own problems.
Yes.
They don't really offer any help. They really just offer an ear, which some people, that's all they need.
Right.
But there are so many people willing to give you an ear that you probably think aren't willing to give you an ear.
Right. Although, here's the thing. So, you call a friend to vent. Most friends don't preface conversations with, is this a, I need to vent and get it out? Or is this, I need solutions to the problem kind of conversation? Because they're completely different. Like, sometimes you don't want people to help problem solve. So, the good therapists that I've had, it's not that they're necessarily problem solvers in that they give you a list of like, these are the steps you need to take, but they're better at directing you into realizations that help you. Like, because all of the solutions are not going to work for everybody. You know what I mean? Like every problem that arises, there's going to be multiple different solutions, and some of them are going to be suitable for the person, some are not. Some people are willing to pay the $300 an hour to just go and vent. I mean, so it is a sounding board type profession, but on the other hand, like, if a true problem is seen in therapy, a real therapist will concentrate on that problem and really actually try to help the person. And, you know, if it's a psychiatrist, which this one had to have been to offer meds,
Right.
then pharmaceuticals or other types of prescription things can be offered. So, I mean, it's just dependent on what kind of therapist you find and whether they're really, really good at their profession or if they're just there as sounding boards.
Right.
No.
Wouldn't you agree? What do you say? Same time next week? Will you be paying cash or credit? Great.
It froze up at the exact same place.
Well,
anyway.
it was the end. I love that he went back to having the white light, sunny, now that he's taking your money.
Right.
Like, you paid the demon out of him, man. That's a pricey session.
Well, I mean, so therapist is a word made up of two words.
Well, we all know that. Maybe we don't. Do some of you not know that?
The rapist,
Right.
which is appropriate because they fuck with your heads.
Technically, they're not supposed to, but they do get inside you.
Oh, okay.
Normally, you pay them, though. So it's more like prostitution, honestly.
Right. So should it be prostitution-y?
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right.
and guys, again, I was studying to become one, so, you know, I'm not against the profession. I just have seen
Prostitution or therapist?
both. Yeah, I was studying to become one. That's why you're so happy in our relationship. Yeah, I've just seen too many that don't do their jobs. So, we are going to try and call Nico.
Let's see how this goes. I forgot what I was looking
since
for.
it's, what, 6:30 in the morning?
Instagram.
No, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. He's going to love us.
Hey, look, he told me to.
He told you to. All right. Connecting. Even the phone system is like, it's way too early. Nope.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
6 o'clock in the morning is way too early. Or too late.
Wake up, Nico!
Say la vie.
Goodbye, Nico.
Right.
We tried.
We kept our word.
I shall call him tomorrow when I wake up.
Right. Or today when we wake up. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, absolutely fantastic video. Very well done. The video definitely fits spooky season.
I love how it was put together.
Right.
Yeah. This really, the whole concept that he had.
Can you play with your tail anywhere other than that window specifically?
The concept that he had visualized before even getting NK to agree to this really happened. It really came through and it was perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. Plus,
and then NK
I like
came
that.
in and fucking killed it.
Yeah.
Did really
Yeah.
well. Nico does well all the time.
I love the growl, like the like more guttural sound that NK had with his. Yeah. Obviously, we're huge Mass fans, so fantastic job. And they're very good on a track together.
Very.
Sonically, they match up well. They didn't try and like there was no of. They both brought their A game, but there wasn't like a huge competition over
Right.
sounds, at least. That was fantastic. Yeah.
Very well done. All right.
With that being said,
We've made a couple bad jokes.
of course we have.
We've listen to the song, watch the video.
We have proved that we honestly probably need help.
We've
which is
proved
okay.
we probably shouldn't be allowed to have a channel, but fuck it, we have one anyways. I think we're good.
We're good.
All right.
That's a wrap.
So with that being said, if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below. What did you think of Massive Man's? With
NK.
I always go to say Massive Man's and then the song, and then I remember there's NK, so it sounds like I'm saying Massive Man's and NK.
Yeah, no.
Enkay47
Therapy.
with therapy. Also comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later.